Untold Stories is an initiative we started earlier this year. It's where people tell their stories that they've been through a rough path. Now we've gone to our community in Tsumeb. Okay, it's in Namibia. And we've gone through schools also. So stay tuned to watch our series. Okay, our first guest is Diana, and she's in grade 10. But when she was at the age of 10, she went through depression. And let's please tune in to listen to her side of the story.
Hi, my name is Diana and I'm 16 years old, currently in grade 10, and today I'll be sharing my story on Untold Stories.
Okay, so here's Diana and she's gonna start to tell her untold story.
I'm very grateful for being on your show today. I suffered from depression and I had a very low self-esteem. I didn't have friends really, and life was just hard back then.
Diana, but what do you mean by suffering from a depression? Can you go into detail?
Sure. Well, my depression started when I couldn't live a normal childhood life because I was operated and I was banned to actually go out and stuff. So I was just supposed to be in the house and stuff. So that's where my depression started, because I didn't have friends then and it was really hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, depression isn't a nice thing to go through, especially for teenagers. They shouldn't go alone through. They should have someone to talk to, someone to share their feelings with, so that they won't cut themselves, because they cut themselves for the feeling that it's the same pain that you have in your real life. And just rather be positive, happy. Try to be the person you always wanted to be. The thing is, God made you to, so that you would love yourself, to appreciate yourself, and be kind to others, to show them what kind of person you are and what life should be.
I didn't have the best of friends. I let society rule my life instead of the other way around. And what I actually did was I let society kill me in the inside, then live happily ever after like any other normal teenager would do.
Be who you want to be. Don't try to be somebody else stealing the spotlight, because somewhere in this whole world there's a special spotlight for you. Go on walks to feel the freedom you have that God gave you. Be the person you always wanted to be, to listen to happy music and dance and be crazy with your friends and all. Get involved in the story.
What I've learned along the years is to sing and write, do what's passionate and do what's positive in my life.
So Diana, please continue with your untold story.
When I became depressed, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have that feeling of just being a happy normal child. What went through, it was just so dull and so black and white. There was no sunshine or a rainbow, you know. Like, you feel somebody's heart up when you feel down and stuff. And I was just this girl who would just stay indoors and just do what's there to do. I wouldn't go outside, and then the depressing part took over my life. And I just stood there and sat and just one day just listened to myself, and I was like, no, I need to stand up to myself. I need to let society really, you know, back off from my life. I need to start being who I am, believe in myself, and let Jesus into my life. And that's when I started to sing and then write. I sing a lot, and I also write. I wrote about 2.5 books, and I'm ready to publish them as soon as I'm done with my exams. And just the feeling of just looking to my past and seeing that if I hadn't changed my life for the better, I wouldn't even be alive, I think so. Because being depressed is just, it's an awful feeling you can go through, because you don't care about other people who care about you. You're just focusing on yourself. You're just basically being selfish. And being selfish is one of the things we're taught in life, that it's not gonna take you anywhere in life. And you have to be who you are and just stand there, be yourself, Let Jesus into your life. Don't let society take over your life, because society kills. There are more than 1,000 teenagers in the world who just commit suicide just because of society, what society says. You are not there to please people, but you're there to please yourself. You are who you are, and be who you are.
Diana, can you sing a little bit of the song for me?
Okay, I know that I'm gonna take some time. I got to admit that the thought has crossed my mind, and this might end up like you. I'm gonna say what I need to say, and hope to God that it don't scare you away. Don't wanna be misunderstood, but I'm starting to believe that this could be the start of something good. If I can overcome depression, then you can too. Positive things happen to positive people. If you want to be a positive person, do positive things.
Thank you so much for watching our first episode of Untold Stories. I'm Stephanie Jaffocht at Little Miss Namibia 2014. Stay tuned to watch our next episode as we continue with our Untold Stories. Find us on Facebook at Little Miss Namibia 2014. Untold Stories. Changing begins with you.